Today we're going to talk about grayscale coloring. Grayscale coloring is taking a photograph, grayscaling it down to different shades of gray so that you can take your pencils, which I prefer, and bring out the essence and the details of the page itself. First of all, make sure that your pencils are sharpened and ready to go. So we're going to start with this part of the picture, and as you can see, I'm just going to lightly color over the top of the shutter. Then I'm going to go down again using the side of my pencil. If you bear down to make a darker color, first of all, you break your lead, and secondly, you want to just take this and lightly do it as you go so that it follows the gray, the highlights, and the shadows. Now for the interior, I'm going to make this a little bit different color. So I'm going to start by using the side of my pencil and going over the shadow a little bit harder than I would if I'm just coloring lightly over this. I'm just going to take it down just part way and then show you how I intensify the shadow itself. So I'm going to take the point of the pencil again on its side, and I'm going to color a little bit darker on that shadow within the shutter. Over here, and you can see that it picks it up and gives you that three-dimensional realistic look. The other thing that I recommend doing when you're coloring is color in the direction of the line or circle that you are coloring. This will help you keep that texture consistent as you color. So you can see it's taking on the essence of the grayscale. And I'm going to color a little bit harder on this part right here. Again, bringing out that shadow. I want to go over to the window and just give you a little bit of how this is colored as well. Do this in a little bit of a turquoise color because in my mind, that's what this window is painted, turquoise. I'm using the side of my pencil again, and then I'm going to, along the edge here, bear down just a little bit stronger so that I can pick up the edge of that shadow on the window itself. And I'm going to do the top of the frame of the window. Again, hitting that shadow already on there for me, a little bit darker just to bring that out. And I'm going to get this side, and there's a nice shadow over here against the shutter. So I'm just going to color that. And I'll just bring it down here to the top. And I want to hit this again a little stronger because that'll bring out that nice shadow. We'll do the top of the window. This appears to be like a concrete frame that comes out of the wall. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to hit this again a little bit harder. As you can see, it brings up that shadow and makes it very realistic looking. And you don't know the color of the building, so you can do anything you want to create this effect. It's fun, and it's surprising what happens. I kind of like to have, I think the curtains back here, maybe they're purple, so I'm just going to add a little bit of purple, again very lightly on the side of my pencil. And then as I get to this area, I'm going to darken it just a little bit because that shadow's there that's created by the grayscale, and I can see it coming to life again. A little darker there, a little darker here. You might want to color 2 or 3 layers. But again, you don't want to bear down real hard because you don't want to make it opaque. You want to make it transparent. This is what helps create the 3D effect, realistic effect of your coloring page. Let's do this one. Make it a little darker, bring it over lighter, darker again. And when you're done, this is what you will have. You can see how the shading brings out the shutters, shading here. This is a stucco building, so I colored it kind of a yellow, and then I just took my pencil and went like this to make the highlights that are already in the photograph, grayscale, for you to color. You can make your box here any color you want. I made mine blue. I did the outline of the wrought iron in the same color as the window, but you could make it a different color. It's up to you. It's your coloring. The fun part of this is that it truly brings it out to make look like a realistic coloring. I hope you enjoy it. I love grayscale coloring. You can find my book, 40 Shades of Gray, Art by Alisann, on Amazon or in my Etsy store. So I hope you like it. Have a great day. Keep coloring.